This morning, about 2 hours ago, so not really this morning, like this afternoon, I woke up in my friend Jack's bed, opened the curtains, and this was the view that I saw. It was amazing. I was just like, you have got to be kidding me. Obviously, it was night when I went to bed, so I did not know that it was there. Anyway, um, so last night we went out, obviously. We went and watched a movie. It was just a big, huge group of us, and then we decided to go. We're like, oh, just it's Sunday night, so we can't really go out. Let's just, go to someone's house and drink. So we went to Jack's house, and Jack has this huge, beautiful house. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This morning, I got up on myself because everyone was still asleep. I was like, what do I do? So I cleaned up because the room was a mess. Um, and then I went upstairs onto the roof and just stared at this. And of course, the pool, which actually hangs over the side of the house. It's quite incredible, if I do say so. Jack is a very interesting guy. He's Australian. Um, he's here for a year. His dad's like the CEO of some huge mining company, but he's like never there. So Jack's got this huge, it's like four-story house. It's gorgeous. It's kind of downtown, but not really. It's like in the middle of the business district, so you could like walk to most people's work. Um, and it looks like it should be an apartment. Like those pictures, they look like you've got like this huge high-rise view. Um, but it's not. It's kind of on a hill. Santiago's a valley in the middle of the Andes, so there's hills everywhere. And there's three kind of like big hills. One is Cerro San Cristobal, and that has like a big Virgin Mary on it, and it's like a touristy spot. And then there's Cerro Santa Lucia, which is closest to that. They're both like in Bella Vista, so it's a little bit further down than this. And that's like a giant castle on a hill. It's really cool. I actually just visited there recently, so there's some pictures of that. And then there's this hill. It's just like a little bit smaller. Like it's not as big as the other two, which is why it's not like a thing. But people built houses on it, like huge, elaborate houses. And then right behind it is this golf course in the middle of this huge city. And it's like on prime real estate, but it's like a golf course, which is such a waste of space. And it's because the people who go there are like the rich families of Santiago who like basically run the country. Anyway, so that's where I was last night. It was gorgeous, and we had a great time. Discovered that Jack like is freaking obsessed with Breakfast at Tiffany's and has a bunch of shirts. So Ryan and him tried them on. Jack thought it looked so good on him, he gave it to him. That was interesting. Anyway, so like we were about to go to bed, and Jack's like, "Oh, well, because he's got this huge house, but he's only got 3 rooms that they've made into bedrooms, so just like a guest room and a master bedroom and his bedroom. But really, there's like 5 rooms that could be bedrooms. Anyway, so he's like, "Where do you guys want to sleep?" And I'm like, "This couch is awesomely comfortable. Like, I am so chill, just like sleeping on this couch." But the house is like half glass because it's all beautiful views. So it would have been bright in the morning, but I was like, "No, I'll be fine." And Jack's like, "No, well, Ryan, you can go down to the guest bedroom, and Michael, you can go upstairs to the big master bedroom." And he's like, "And Christina, you can sleep in my bed." And I was like, "No, Jack, like, you sleep in your bed. I'll be fine. Like, where would you sleep?" He goes, "I'll sleep on this couch." And I'm like, "Jack, I'm not gonna let you like sleep on your couch while I sleep in your bed. That's ridiculous." And but no, he's like, "No, like I have to get up in like 3 hours for work. I'm not gonna sleep that much anyway." I'll just sleep on the couch. I'm like, I feel like that's more reason for you to be in the bed and me to be on the couch. Like, but he would not take no for an answer, so slept in Jack's bed. Just, a little bit awkward. Um, and in the morning I woke up and there was no one awake. So I like cleaned. Yep, I cleaned. It was a mess. And then um no one was there because Ryan took the car to go do something, and so me and Mikey were just stranded there. I'm like, why would he do that? Like, not wake us up. Anyway, so he took the car. Jack was at work, so me and Michael were just like alone in this house. I've met this guy like twice. Like literally, this is the second time I've met him, and I'm like sleeping in his bed and alone in his house. And so I was like really hungry, so we were like, oh, let's see what there's to eat. And we opened the fridge, and there's like nothing in this fridge. There was like butter and lemons and eggs. And we're like, and like a half a block of cheese. We're like, meh, we'll make eggs. So we're making the eggs, and I'm like, I wonder if there's any salt. And we're opening up. And Mike's like, if there's anyone who doesn't have salt, it's Jack. We opened it up. There's no salt. There's 5 tubes of Vegemite. No, Marmite? I don't know, whatever the Australian version is. But no salt. So we found this like random, it's like Italian seasonings, and it has like salt in it, but like we put it on our eggs. It was basically like pizza eggs. It was awesome. Anyway, we waited around, and then Ryan finally called, and he was like, I'm not gonna come. So we just like walked down and like found a taxi and left. But before we left, I left. See, the other night when we built our blanket for it, one of the girls left early, and so she let us like wrote us a note just like by hand in the morning that we found, and it was really cool. And so I figured we'd do the same for him. So since he left before we got up, I left him a note. It was just like, thanks for the hospitality. Had a great time. See you later. Like, and I left it on his bed, and so like just like a few hours ago, he called me. No, not a few hours ago, like a few minutes ago. He like called me. He's like, hey, thanks for the note. And I'm like, no problem. So I think we're gonna like just sit around and watch movies tonight because like I am not down for staying up till 2 o'clock in the morning for like the 5th time in a row. I'm exhausted. Exhausted. Anyway, so that was the weekend. Yep, that's pretty much what I did on Sunday night. I feel like I should go to church.